and welcome along to Space-Comm Expo 2024, the UK's largest space industry event where the space, aerospace and defence industries gather for 2 days of high-level networking, discussions, education and business, focused in on the commercial future of space. Supported by key industry associations and influential bodies, Space-Comm Expo showcases the end-to-end supply chain for products, services and applications, supplying and informing commercial enterprises, government and defence organisations and developments in technology. Now, since its launch in 2020 by organisers Hub Exhibitions, the 4th edition of Space-Comm Expo has grown in size and value within the international space community, as well as with its contribution to the UK economy, with major players here in attendance, from the large space primes such as event sponsors BAE Systems, Airbus and Lockheed Martin, to the smaller innovators in the startup zone. This is where space does business. Space professionals have travelled here from all over the world to be right here today, to meet over 170 exhibitors, attend over 30 hours of free conference sessions and access the vast amount of networking opportunities, including the Meet the Buyer programme sponsored by Airbus. As the event grows in size and scale, organisers Hub Exhibitions are relocating Space-Comm Expo to Excel in London to give it the premium location and venue it really deserves to attract even more of an international audience.
Events like these matter. What we really want to see is people coming together at scale to have the conversations they need to bring the space sector into the next big S-curve of development, so that we're continuing to go from strength to strength.
The main theme of the panel is the future of commercial human spaceflight space stations. And I think our goal is to convince people that this is real, that it's coming. And for my company, Axiom Space, we are actually cutting metal, as they say. So we have components that are already in construction and a plan to launch within the next couple of years and attach ourselves to the International Space Station.
Really enjoyed it. It was great to bring industry, academia and government together. Space-Comm brings the UK space sector together, and this opportunity to have a conversation on skills and actually try and move some things forward. It's so easy that we all go back to our day jobs. We need to have those conversations, and there's lots of opportunity over the next day or so to be able to do that.
I think the paradigm has shifted considerably over the last couple of years, and space is no longer just the purview of governments that can afford to do it. There's this massive commercial influx of companies with the price of launch going down significantly over the last couple of years. So many other partners and players can get involved in using space for any manner of different things.
Space-Comm is an incredibly important forum. As you say, we've got a huge diverse number of people here. The whole sector is represented. It's where they come and meet and discuss, as well as find out what's the very latest in technology, what are the latest suppliers, and I hope, of course, what the government is doing to help them and make sure that we've got everyone's back.
I think it's extremely important that NATO, as an organization for security and defense, approaches very seriously the commercial space sector. There is a lot of potential to support the activities of the Alliance, not only when it comes to looking better at what is going on the Earth, but also having a space domain awareness.
I look around and I can see all the companies in the UK that I want to work with, and some from overseas as well. We're having a really good dialogue with a number of different potential partners in the future, and it's just got a great buzz.
London, XNL, right? Bigger again, that next stage up. It's such an important event, this one. It's proven that again. It has something around the fact that it does bring a number of voices from industry, and it does combine those with what we're hearing from institutional customers and from defense and from security. And I think that combination is really important. And I think to some extent, that's what differentiates this from some of the others as well, which is why we keep coming back and why it's important to us.
It's a wonderful event, isn't it? It brings together all the community, 5,000 people, I think, here. Small and big companies, universities, the whole diaspora of people. Great conversations, great buzz. It's been wonderful.
And that's a wrap on Space-Comm Expo 2024. A big thank you to all our supporters, partners and exhibitors within the space industry for making this event everything it's become in the last 4 years. We're excited to be launching new Space-Comm Expo events where the future growth of space lies in Glasgow, Scotland in September 2024 and in Dubai, UAE in May 2025. Join us next year on the 11th and 12th of March 2025 at Excel London for an even bigger and better event.